Facelift, and to give us a progress report with us today we have Amy Kraft. She's the director of the museum, and to her left Mark Billingsley. He's an engineer and he's working on it out there. Thank you guys for coming in. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So how did this all come about? Basically, I guess it just broke down, right, originally?
Yeah, it had broken down about 2 years ago in March. And when I came to the museum, they were in progress.
Sure.
So they were already working on things, and it was Mark and two other volunteers who were working collaboratively to kind of bring all the pieces together. So it's really exciting because I've been able to kind of watch what they've done and kind of just know the general history of the exhibit in and of itself, and really have learned that people in Lima really, and Allen County actually, really are familiar with Noah's Ark, and they miss seeing it working and doing what it does.
Yeah.
So they are bringing it back to life.
It amazes me, first of all, it's very old. It amazes me that the engineering and the guts of it still work after all these years, or did anyway.
Yeah, it's 120 years old.
Wow.
Built in 1898. So we have, with the help of Herb Lauer and Rick Baubal and myself, we've gotten everything to work again. There were 11 items that worked on the Noah's Ark as it went through.
Okay.
Most people have only seen 5. We have all the other ones working now.
Really? So we may have gone in and seen it when it wasn't completely working in the first place. Now it's bigger and better than ever.
Yeah, there were more lighting on it that worked if people hadn't seen it. Well, now all the lighting will work on it. It'll still have the same music and voice. It still operates the same, but the guts behind it have been tuned up a little bit and, refreshed, I should say.
Sure. Take us back to day one, because I was joking around with you. I would be so nervous on this project. It's so old. Everything's probably fairly delicate. What do you do on day one? Is it just standing back looking at it and thinking, okay, here's what we got to do?
We actually looked at it for quite a while because we didn't have the funds to do it.
Sure.
So Rick, being an engineer, he just broke it down step by step and started writing information down, and then Herb got involved with it, and then I later got involved with it. Just, okay, this does this because the cam turns, and it's just unbelievable. It's all run by a wooden disc.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the motor that runs it now is from 1894.
So Mr. Grosjean, who did the engineering himself originally and then donated it, he must have been a genius to put all this together.
Yeah, he was, and then he also invented rubber sole shoes instead of leather shoes, and started a big company called Growcore, and it was a huge business here in Lima, sold all over the world.
Isn't that something? Well, you made a very good point, because his life is just as fascinating as the exhibit itself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of interesting just to kind of think about the fact that he was a taxidermist, also an undertaker, and obviously had some business savvy.
Sure.
So it's really kind of intriguing. And also, we actually were able to do the whole project because of the generosity of Nutrien, who also provided us with a grant that Mark actually worked on to help us get. Yes.
Okay, because you start talking about those replacement parts for that kind of thing are not cheap, and they're not just easily available, I would think.
You are correct. The dove, when it moves around, there's a chain up above there that was 120 years old. You can't go any place to get it.
It's got to build it.
We found a gentleman who could tweak everything for us, put new bushings on everything. So, there's a lot of mechanical work that was done to bring this thing to work again, because it was worked on 2 other times, but I don't think the person who worked on it had the knowledge or new people to get a hold of. So when we're done with this, it's going to be really something.
That's very cool. Any setbacks along the way? I would think they might have some issues.
Yeah, but we don't need to talk about
We don't need to talk about those. Let's focus on it. Well, and then the good positive news is probably in March, we're thinking, right?
Yeah, we're looking to unveil it on a given date in March, and we will announce that date. And one of the things I have to say that volunteers have been really fantastic about is really keeping the integrity of what Mr. Grosjean intended for the work, and they were really sensitive to that, and they helped make sure that we were also, the museum was doing what we are supposed to do, which is continue to preserve and keep things going.
Great work. People will be happy. So there'll be a high fives all around that day, I'm sure. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. We'll take a look at the weather forecast coming up next.